The key ingredient in the first drink is mushroom. I will infuse a base spirit, which is bourbon. It will add great umami notes to the drink. Take a bottle and add 30 to 60 grams of dried shiitake mushrooms. Pour whiskey over and seal it tight. To get noticeable flavor, recommended to infuse it for 2 to 3 days. Then strain out the mushrooms and store it in the fridge. Let's take a cold mixing glass, add 2 ounces of our mushroom infused whiskey, 1/4 ounce of maple syrup, and 2 to 3 dashes of aromatic bitters. I'll use old-fashioned bitters, but you can also do Angostura. Add ice and stir it for about 30 seconds. Strain into a chilled old-fashioned glass over fresh ice. Since I still have a huge bag of mushrooms left, let's use it as a garnish. When you make a first infusion with mushrooms, don't expect that it will give a strong flavor like, let's say, cooked mushrooms. Umami adds depth, complexity, and brightens the notes of your cocktail. I would recommend to infuse whiskey or vodka first and try it without mixing in cocktails. Oh, and I couldn't figure out yet what to do with bourbon-infused mushrooms. Well, if you have any ideas, please let me know. For the next drink, first let's infuse our tequila with fresh lemongrass and ginger. Lemongrass has light fresh citrus flavor and tastes like a mix of lemon and lemon mint. It will add a great flavor to the tequila without the bitterness of the lemon. You don't need to have a premium tequila this time. Slice lemongrass and add into the bottle. Peel ginger root, cut into small pieces and add into the bottle as well. Pour over Blanco tequila and shake it just a few times. Close it and store the bottle in the cool, dark place for like 2 weeks. It takes a longer time to infuse when you use a lemongrass because of its mild flavor. I make this one in advance. You can see that it changed color and changed flavor completely. Now strain everything, then pour flavored tequila back into the bottle. And now you can store it for a long time. In your shaker, add 2 ounces of lemongrass ginger tequila, ½ ounce of orange liqueur, 1 ounce of lime juice, and ½ ounce of sugar. Add ice and shake everything. I will strain it in my chilled rocks glass over a large cube of ice. For a garnish, I will use a slice of crystallized ginger. It's a very refreshing drink, but keep in mind, this lemongrass and ginger tequila is so good that make sure you try it on the rocks or straight up before mixing it with anything. For our next drink, let's prepare pistachio honey syrup. It will add smooth, nutty flavor to the honey. We will need only 3 ingredients: salted pistachio, honey, and water. Grind 1 cup of salted pistachio in a food processor or grinder. It's good to use salted pistachio because natural pistachio has a mild flavor and can be a little bit sweet. In a saucepan, add 1 cup of water, 1 cup of raw honey. Now bring it to a boil, remove from the heat, stir it a few times and let it cool for a few hours. Strain through a fine mesh strainer, pour into a clean bottle, and you can store it in the fridge for about a week. It's so good, you can add it to your coffee or ice cream. Okay, now let's mix a drink with our superfood homemade syrup. I will use a gin for this drink and it will be very simple to make. In the shaker, add 1½ ounces of gin, 3/4 ounce of fresh lime juice, and 3/4 of our homemade pistachio syrup. I will also add 2 dashes of orange bitter, but it's totally optional. Put plenty of ice in a shaker and shake it well. Strain into a chilled glass with ice. For a garnish, I will take 1 pistachio and put it on top of the ice. Maybe it's not the summer cocktail, but my favorite one from today's list. I absolutely love the unique tart taste.